compared to now is quite astonishing. We started not far from here in a small 3-4 room apartment, 10-15 guys, sweaty, living the myth of game making. And now we're sitting here with Stockholm's probably best view. I think the point where we felt that this is actually going to fly was earlier than you could think. It was already while we were a company called Refraction Games. We made, you could call it a prototype for Battlefield, a game called Codename Eagle. And we loved the multiplayer. It was more or less Battlefield. And we got a small but really true community playing the game. We felt that if we just do this and this, we're going to have a great game. So we became DICE in early 2000, and we started working on what sooner to become 1942. So all the way through, when people questioned, can they really pull this off? I had a really hard time finding a publisher who thought we could actually do it. But all the way through that hassle, we felt that this is going to be great. So it's more of, it's not that we can't do it, it's just we have to prove to the world that we can do it. And then, I still remember summer of 2002, the team had been crunching, the hottest summer in ages. Crunching away, we just had to get the multiplayer demo out, and we put it out there, Wake Island. And the CEO at that time, Patrick Söderlund, was sitting in the studio checking the numbers as people started to join, and I went out with the team celebrating and constantly calling in and hearing the numbers, and we passed this game, and we passed this game, and we really felt that this is it. And then coming to Alameda, San Francisco, showing off the game on USS Hornet, the carrier, with 64-player LAN, you could really smell that it was success in there. From there on, it's been more of try to take care of this little baby through all the different iterations and so on. So it's extremely dear to us. So after 12 years of making Battlefield, there are definitely pitfalls to stay away from and things you need to question in order to constantly deliver something new. With so many games, you're always afraid of turning stale, and number one is always listening to the community, since it is for them we make the game, so that's where you start. Second part is constantly bringing in fresh blood and opinions. We definitely don't go with the guru sitting in the room and coming up with a great idea and here's what you're going to do. It's rather the reverse, that all the ideas flow inwards. And I would say a lead designer at DICE is rather the person who compiles the ideas and make a coherent experience out of it. So it's very much team-based, and I think that's what kind of managed to take every game forward. We definitely don't lack ideas, since we do it in that way. I mean, 150 brains think better than one. So then it's more of kind of betting your money on the right horses. It's quite amazing. I mean, the Battlefield franchise, from the start, it's been DICE making it, and it's still the same studio, a lot of it the same people from those early days. But today, more or less, everyone in the studio have experience from the Battlefield franchise, even though we make other games. I think managing to keep the core group for such a long time has been, part of it is we make games we love to play. It's a luxury that not every studio has, and we do have it. So I've been doing this for 12 years, and people wonder whether I'm crazy or easy going, but it's just the fact that we make games that we love. It's still the same mentality of games first, but it's more smart thinking behind it.